is not working today. Did you guys notice? It kicked us off. So rude. I was telling you about how much I love Halloween and how your brain is full of hocus pocus and talking about all my Halloween shirts that I love and how I washed my hair for the first time in 7 days. And I tried to bring on Heidi and then Julie and then Teresa, and none of it worked. And then it shut down my live. It kicked us all off. It was so weird. I haven't had that happen in forever. So we're going to try again and we're going to see. But I want to know if you are a Halloween fan or not. It's fine if you aren't. I get it. Like some people aren't into it, but I love it. Okay, Heidi's back. We're going to see. We're just going to see if it lets me do it. Maybe it was my fault because I didn't start with Wi-Fi. Like I put the Wi-Fi on like halfway through. So it's probably like a rookie mistake with that. I don't know. Now it's not adding. And it like, kicked me off in the middle while I was describing the hocus pocus stuff too. It's so weird. Facebook is just like not liking us today. Okay, so I'm going to talk while it tries to bring Heidi on. Maybe it just doesn't want us to do it today. But I want to talk about the hocus pocus in your brain because it is affecting your entire day and you might not even know about it, right? Anything that you encounter, like if you're in the carpool, I was talking about the carpool lane, but let's not tell the same story twice if you're watching it before. Let's say that you are let's say I like the driving analogy because I feel like everybody can relate to that. Let's say you're getting on the freeway and I don't know if you have like the lights on your freeway that show you like two cars, go two cars, go two cars. And I always hate how, Heidi, see if it will let you ask to come on. Look at all your little buttons at the bottom and see if it will let you ask to come on. Try that. We'll try that next because it's telling me I can't invite you on. Whatever. It's being so rude. Okay, so you know how when you're getting on the freeway and it shows you like the order, does anyone else have that in their town where it shows you like how many cars can go for the light? And you're sitting there and somebody goes out of turn and all of a sudden you think, oh, so rude. You have a thought and then you have a feeling that comes from that thought. And then you take action. You might like cut someone off. You might, from a place of irritation, go faster, get a speeding ticket. And then in your mind, you're like, and it's because that person went out of turn at the stoplight thing when we were letting onto the freeway, right? Like our brains make up a lot of different thoughts all day long. And from our thoughts create our feelings. And from our feelings, we take action and our actions drive our results. So what I was going to talk to Heidi about before Facebook decided to not let her come on my live was about why she joined my program Beyond the Rank that I just launched last week. There are almost 1,000 of you that watched the replay. There were over 300 live on it. Oh, wait, Heidi. Yes. Let's see if it works this time. Yes, we did it.
We did it.
I'm like, I swear there's always a loophole. If you can like just be creative enough to figure it out, you can make anything happen.
Mindset. It's Monday and it's Mindset Monday. I was like, we totally have this.
We've totally got this. Yay. And it's like, right? Like hocus pocus in your head. Like I just want you guys to latch on to this idea for the rest of this week because there are so many things that like I could have got really frustrated and flustered and been like, just cancel the live. And I could have given up. But instead, I was like, we're just going to figure this out. What's an idea we could try next? Oh, I could have Heidi request to come on the live. And then Teresa was like helping her in the comments. And it was like, because we had thoughts that were creative and imaginative, we were able to take action from a place that helped us solve the problem, right? Like, this is why I'm so obsessed with this work. And Heidi, you were one of the very first ones to join my program when it launched Beyond the Rank. So like, tell me, why did you join?
Okay, first off, I have to say about this craziness that just happened. The first thought was exactly like you said. And I was like, oh my word, it's a Monday, nothing's working, but we're so doing this because we're talking exactly about mindset, and we could have totally derailed and we did not. And so it's so big. But when I tried to get on, then it was like, your app's not even up to date. You can't join the darn thing. So I was like, hurry up and update, because I was like, we were doing this. But why did I join? Well, number one, because you're all about mindset, and mindset to me is the core root of
Yes.
literally everything. And the second that I heard that this was going to be your focus, I was like, I'm in. I am not missing this, because everything that I felt that I'm going to learn, and I love what Lisa said last week, is you're never done learning. I mean, you have to constantly be a student of life, really. It's not just your work, it's not just your business, but what you're learning is applicable to all areas. And I feel like the idea is to be successful across the board, not just in one quadrant. And so that was my number one reason why I was so quick to join, was because I know you and I know how you do your own business and how you run your family just from watching. And I was like, this is what I want to, and this is what I want to help carry to others.
Tell me, you've done private coaching with me before, and what came from that? Just like one session of private coaching with me. Like, were you like,
How
I
much
didn't really get much out of it? Or like, what did you get from just 1 hour of coaching with me?
how much time do we have to sit here? That one session of coaching, I literally feel like freed me up, and some examples you gave me on the thought processes behind some of the things I was dealing with probably freed me up for the rest of my business. And I've already been able to share it with so many other people. And I think that it was just being able to verbalize it and step back and look at it from a completely different perspective and bring it right back to here. I mean, everything that goes on is between the ears. And I left that call. I mean, I didn't plan to cry on the call, because I was so, you know, you can have all the things in place, but it really comes back to the thinking behind it. And so I left the call thinking, did that much really just happen in such a short amount of time? And so I will be forever grateful for the revelation that came just out of one call. I can't imagine what's going to come out of your coaching program.
Well, and it's so amazing. And this is why I tell people, like, just do it, because it will change your life forever. When you start understanding thought work and you have someone like myself that's trained to coach you and ask you the right questions and pick out what's going on to show you what your brain's doing and how it's getting in your way, it will literally transform your life immediately. Like, 100% guaranteed. You will learn so much. You will become a different person. You will learn to love yourself, even if you're like, I love myself. No, you might not. You really might not. Or you have struggles in certain areas. Like, you might love yourself in one area, but then you struggle in another area. And so it's this process of peeling that onion. It's this process of figuring out, like, where are my gaps? Where can I fortify? Where can I strengthen? Right? Which I'm like super passionate about religiously. And I feel like that's why mindset work goes so well together. That's why I'm specifically working with network marketers with Christian values, because I can't stop myself from seeing the parallels and seeing how much my religion comes through, like just my Christian values come through in my coaching. And so that's why I feel like I attract those people. But tell me, like, what is the thing, like, have you watched any of the videos yet? Have you gotten into like the foundational videos or any of the orientation stuff yet?
I have. I started right away because I was so excited to get going, and I wanted to feel like I was
And
prepared. Anytime I
we don't
invest,
even start. We don't even start till next Monday. Like,
I
nobody's missed
know.
out on anything yet. There's just these like intro things that I pre-recorded for you guys, so that if you
Yeah.
come in the program, anytime, you're going to be able to know what's going on. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like I said, if I'm going to put value into something, I want to make sure that I'm taking it all in and ready. And what I found immediately is you were so organized. So, thank you for that. Because time, I mean, we all are so busy. and you want to do a good job at something. And I think that's often what happens. You're like, yes, I want to do this program and I want to get the max benefit out of it. I'm investing in it myself. And then all of a sudden, oftentimes you look and it's just instant overwhelm because there's too much. And you think, I don't have 2 hours to sit down just to get organized and sorted.
No,
So your
no.
videos, thank you, where I feel like I literally could come in at any time. They were short. They were so to the point. You showed a visual with your talking, and I'm visual, so I loved it.
Same. I'm so visual.
Yeah, and so I felt like it was, I was doing things around the house. I have my iPad propped up, and I felt like I still completely absorbed everything, and I feel so ready to go on Monday. Not like I'm entering and I'm already going to be trying to catch up. So thank you for how
Yes.
organized it is. It's amazing.
Okay. Have you tried the new private podcast that comes with it yet? Have you even looked into that?
I have looked into it. I
But
have not
haven't done it
begun.
yet. It's so easy. Okay. This is like an extra feature because I I am someone who does lots of things with my day. So like you said, my main focus was I want to create this for the busiest person so that the busiest person could do this and never feel behind because you are never behind. It's literally, if all you did was watch the one workshop that I'm going to teach at the beginning of every month and did nothing else, that's you're getting your money's worth, right? But then I have other enhancing things like coaching, and you can have access to one-on-one coaching with me through my member program. I have not offered one-on-one coaching in years. But I finally found a way that I can do it. And so a lot of people are really diving into, all those videos that Heidi just talked about, the foundational videos, the orientation videos that are super short for people who are super busy. I see you, right? I get you. I am you. But you can just listen to all of them instead of watching them if you don't want to pull it up on your iPad or you don't want to try and figure out how to watch a video or whatever. Like I have someone who's a full-time school teacher that said, I listened to all the videos on my drive to work this morning. I loved it. I feel so prepared because for me, like I listen to coaching on my AirPods every single day while I'm exercising. You got to find a place to fit it in so you can regularly do it. So whether it's, you watching it on your iPad, or maybe you'll eventually be like, I want to try that podcast feature that comes with my membership. You totally can because it's so easy. It takes like 30 seconds. You just dial in, you subscribe to the private member only podcast, and then you can just listen to everything on your AirPods.
So
It's so
awesome.
easy. It's so easy and simple. Like that's just what I wanted because I've done so many things that are overwhelming and I always felt behind and it was just like too much. There's no Facebook group. Can we get a praise hand? Hallelujah. Right?
Yeah.
It's so organized and so easy because that is like what I really wanted. So anyway, any other things like that you want to share that you've like aha moments that you've had as you've been listening to the videos?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say, so little caveat, there's a lot of really great programs out there, right? Just like there's a lot of a lot of things. But I find that you need to find the one that really honors your time, like it's organized, you feel like there's so much value. And I actually canceled a bunch of other things that I had kind of signed up for and never was taking part in. And the reason I did that was exactly because I always felt like I was constantly behind. And I've already, as soon as I, joined into yours, and I was like, this really truly is VIP. I mean, like you said, there's the private member only podcast, there's the videos, there's opportunity for private coaching, there is everything. But I don't feel behind, and I don't think I'll ever feel behind because of the way it's organized. So if you guys are looking or watching or listening, if you're looking for something where you don't want that feeling going to bed every night, where you're like, I had good intention, but I never actually did it because everything else got in my way, and I'm actually scared to go into my member portal because there's too much, and it's just like that feeling of, well, I was tired of going to bed every night feeling like I had good intentions and I could never keep up. And so I've started to clear the clutter. And like I said, when I heard you were doing this and I already know who you are and how you streamline and how you do things, I was just like, this is it. This seriously is it. So I've had other girls joining in with me. You guys join in. Do not miss the opportunity. And what better time than to like start right now before it even gets started. It's just, Emily, thank you for offering it. I think you literally are going to change not only lives in business, but when you change up here, it does really affect everything. It really does.
I love it so much. It's such a passion of mine, and you're so welcome. Like, thanks for trusting me, and I've totally got you, and it's going to be amazing. If you want to join, you want to sign up, you just go to emilygibsoncoaching.com/shop. I'll put it in the comments below. If you join, well, you have to join by Friday. Doors are closing this Friday, October 29th at midnight. There's two options. You can join on a month-to-month subscription, or you can join annually and you get 1 month free immediately if you join annually. So a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are doing, I would say it's like 50-50. People are doing annual, people are doing month-to-month, and we totally reward you. If you've been on subscription for 6 months, you get to come to our free event that we're doing next year. If you join with the annual membership, you automatically get to come to that event, and you get to come to an additional event the following year that I already have planned. So you're not going to want to miss out on those free events if nothing else. Come as you are, and I will totally get you where you want to be. So anyway, thanks, Heidi, for taking the time to talk today.
You're welcome.
First of all, I love listening to your accent, but you're just so positive, and I love your attitude toward life. And those are the people that I like to surround myself around. So I'm so grateful for you, and I can't wait to coach you and everyone else. And it's going to be so fun. So, all right,
awesome.
guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. See you later.